crime where anything could go. Anything could go anyway. We're going to be digging back into the Nancy Guthrie case for three videos. And now we're going to hand it over to our beautiful private eyes to start with. There goes a bunch of people. Thank you for letting me know I was muted. I have sound now, but there's a lag on YouTube, so it'll take a minute. Questions are popping up already. So we're going to give our members a chance to ask their questions. We're also going to invite our subscribers, which is free. So make sure and subscribe so you can chat live. And we'll open it up to you in just a few moments. And keep in mind, there's a little disclaimer. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. I'm sharing what the cards say. Jesus is my savior. I don't allow any spirits or sources to infiltrate my connection to God. This is how I talk to God, my creator. I'm just letting you know that in case you have worries. I understand. And in that being said, everything is in my humble opinion, and I encourage you to do your own research. Are you guys ready? All right, I'm just going to grab some random questions. We'll start with Nikki UK. Now remember, I'm not a psychic. I don't play one on TV. And I also am not a medium and don't talk to the dead. Everything is alleged. And let's go ahead and get started. We've got our first question. Let's get it pinned on the board. Let me see here. What do we got to do? We got to get the right chat on. There we go. So down here on the bottom, right about there, question will pop up. Question, is DC going to give info on perps allegedly? I'm interested in this answer. All right, let me sit on live chat so I can see what's going on. There we go. Is DC going to give info on perps allegedly? We've got two. Okay. Let's see what we've got. The first card that came up, we've got the bartender. He's definitely locked up in his head. He's all worried. This is the bar scene, maybe. This could be the club scene. This is, 9 shots, 9 drinks. You could see this person is overabundant, like over consuming. And it could be that he's facing a lot more things that we don't even know about. And he has done over with. Now, I'm going to turn it, even though it was in reverse, just simply because of how I picked up the card. It would have been in reverse. So, a lot of swords here. 10 of Swords is something dead, done, over with, and betrayal. This would suggest that there's going to be an overabundant of him ending something. This is ending. This is a 10. 10s are about closing down the deal. Dead, done, over. Move on. Bottom of the deck, we definitely have a meeting of the minds. Again, cups, as if spilling the beans, right? Suppressing about, oh, how interesting. The King of Pentacles. That is interesting. I would lean toward it. The cards are probably saying, in a sense, yes, that he is going to talk about other people. Definitely. All right, let's go ahead and open this to all our subscribers. Oh, did I already do that? No. Let's open it to our subscribers there. Hello, Jan Funk. Question, has Savannah have a location set up ahead of time for Nancy to go to? Allegedly. Is it possible Savannah had a location for Nancy to go to already set up? Okay, I think we got the 9 of Pentacles. We got the Magician. And we got the liar, cheater, thiefer. 9 of Pentacles. This would suggest that somebody is doing very well, actually. They're on their feet. They're sitting quite nicely. This is the 9 of Pentacles. Steady on your own. Steady as she goes. We have the Magician. Major Arcana. Gemini energy. Oh, Savannah happens to be a Gemini, I heard. Now, don't quote me. I could be wrong. But in this sense, you have this illusionist, a trickster. followed by the liar, cheater, thiefer. There's an illusion going on, according to this, and lies are being told. And it's showing me somebody that's actually very well off, doing quite well. So, is there a room waiting? Well, I'll let you be the judge of that. But right here, we have somebody that's doing extremely well. There's an illusion and lies being told about this person that's doing very, very well. Bottom of the deck, yeah, there's lies and all this because the truth is being held back. Again, about the scrubber. I call the King of Pentacles the scrubber. I'll let you figure it out. You either know, you know, or you don't. And I could be wrong. I'm just sharing my opinion. All right. All right. Welcome to our 1111 family. It is free to subscribe. Go ahead, jump into chat if you're watching now and on live. And if you're on replay crew, I want to say thank you humbly for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you as well. Jennyville question. Does the family hope this case goes cold and goes away? According to the cards, we'll see. Allegedly, does the family hope that this case goes away? We have Hermit, which is, keep it to yourself. And we have family card, 6 of Cups, which is the past. Somebody you've known for a very long time. Could suggest the family, right? And the regrets. They definitely want this to withdraw. This is pulling back energy in the most strongest, firmest way of pulling your energy back. This suggests family. It suggests they regret this. Again, bottom of the deck, I've got that somebody's doing quite well and has a new beginning. And we have legacy, family legacy there, and holding back, ignoring, overlooking the secrets. Just leaving confusion out there for everybody. But the angels, they're going to do something different here. Yeah, the angels got different plans. I think God's going to clear some things up for a lot of people. I really do. Let's see what the answers are. Jenny, it does look like they want to pull their energy back from the situation. I will say that much. To withdraw their energy according to the cards. All right, let me clear the deck. Give it a little tapping. Okay, let me scroll down so that we can get all the family in here. Gail, question. Did the affiliate there plant fake evidence just for ratings? Okay, I'll let you read. Again, it's all alleged. Doesn't mean that I'm even reading it 1,000% correct. Take it with a grain of salt, but we'll see. Did that entity plant evidence? We have inconsistency, passion, doing something impulsively. We have family. We have something from the past with family. And we have this working behind the scenes. This is not telling me that they did. This is suggesting that there could be somebody more intimate to Nancy involved in this. Somebody from her past. We have a meeting, a gathering in secret. And we have impulsiveness. Bottom of the deck, there's a payout. And we're trying to close a cycle down. And take self-love so that we can get the attention that we need. And we're cutting out betrayal, cutting something out. It's not showing me that entity did. It is suggesting, however, there could be somebody in the inner circle that could have. Excuse me. Hey, Periwinkle Inc. Good to have you on the show with us. Question. What is going on with A&T's son, Omo? Does he know what's going on? He's a minor. He's still in high school, so I will skip that question. Rough and rougher question. Will we be told Nancy's body has been found so the family can declare her dead? You're going to get the goat, rough and rougher. You're getting the goat. That's just awesome questions. Now, if you want your own go, we do carry them in 1111decks.com, our little shop there. We are out of them right now. We can't keep them in stock, but they are on order. And last I was confirmed, they'll be here in a few days. We do have a deck party tomorrow, you guys, so get ready for some fun and a giveaway. We're going to have a good time. It's always a good time, though. So I've got some new things to share with you. I'm looking forward to that. Will we be told Nancy's body has been found so that the family can declare her dead, allegedly? Hypothetically, and for entertainment purposes only, we have defending oneself. 7 of Wands. We have a fight to the death. Look, they're facing off. We have communication of defense. And we have this person is willing to do what it takes to win, to defend themselves. They are willing to do whatever it takes. Okay? That answer your question pretty good. Allegedly. And it will be witnessed in a sense. This is a detective. This is an inspector. This is education, information, and learning more. I would say they're not afraid to do what it takes to defend themselves against a detective or inspector. You feel me? Bottom of the deck, secrets, High Priestess. Getting a new perspective about law. Something stinky they don't like. The devil, toxic, planting, staging, idea. Scrubbers, you don't have to. All right, let's keep going, y'all. You either know, you know, and if you don't, you might figure it out soon. Hello, AMG. Question: was Nancy removed from her home before the kidnapping crew came? I have a question. Maybe it's for another live. But if the first little thumbnail that had the perp without the pew-pew and the crotch holder pew-pew, if that came up on January 11th, wouldn't they have known that somebody was about to try to break into her home? Wouldn't they have taken some action? I mean, it would have come up on her phone. That's how they found it, is in her thumbnails. So wouldn't they know ahead of time, like this person AMG is offering? Question: was Nancy removed from her home before the kidnapping crew came? Well, they could have had heads up if that actually came from January 11th. So, was Nancy removed from her home before the kidnapping crew came? Oh. All right, so we have the home. We have an offer. King of Cups is making an offer. He's got his cup up, but he also likes to be waited on. This is somebody that rings the bell. I don't know why a ringing bell keeps coming up in the last few readings of Nancy's case, but we have this King of Cups. Now, this is turbulent water under him, but he appears to be cool and calm and collected. But inside, his emotions are freaking out. He's got turbulent waters. We then have the legacy, the family. We've got grandpa, the adults, the kids, the dogs, the casita or the front porch or whatever. We have the full legacy. We have holding back, holding on too tight, and ignoring something. A new beginning. Full card. With something from their past repetitively. 6 of Cups to the Death card. Closing something down and starting fresh. We have transformation. So, when I'm looking at this could be Nancy's home. This is holding back and ignoring. We have a new beginning with family, closing the past down. This is saying, in a sense, that there's an offer. There's an offer to the legacy, to the family, to suppress something. Maybe Nancy, I don't know, you're asking, is she removed from the home? This is holding information back, holding things back. And this is almost saying not sharing the truth. This is a new beginning. This is, mother, daughter, father, son. This is family. This is intimate circle or very, very close family, friends, somebody you've known since you were a child. This is the death card, the transformation. So in a sense, this could suggest that yes, it is possible. It is possible that Nancy could have been removed from her home before the kidnapping. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. We have justice and the devil in divine timing. Lawyer, stinky offer. Okay? Interesting. It goes to the lawyer and the justice. Maybe that's what's being talked about behind the scenes. I don't know. This would suggest that they are suppressing some information from the past, which, if she was removed before she was abducted, then that would suggest that we have this past holding back the truth. Holding back the truth. So if I interpreted that correctly, now remember, do your own research, take it with a grain of salt, entertainment purpose only, but according to the cards and what I'm understanding, it appears that that is possible. That's a good question, AMG. I wanted to know that too. Lisbon, does the government have any involvement with the planning whatsoever, in your opinion, like a witness protection? All right, let's see if there's any involvement with the government in the Nancy Guthrie case. Or like maybe you're suggesting the Epsom salt files. Government involved. We have death. We have judgment saying yes. We have inspector. And we have cutting something out, bottom of the deck, holding back. This is saying that there is some involvement. Now remember, it could be federal. It could be the feds, right? Could this be witness protection? This is saying the transformation definitely happened. Was it planned though? This is saying, inspector, detective, cutting something out. This is judgment saying, yeah. But on the deck, I got the devil always with the secrets. And it's almost like family. This is like the father of lies, and this is the secrets of the situation. And it's a stinky offer that somebody got us believing that she was abducted or abandoned, when maybe she was really laid to rest. There's meetings being had. Highly likely, but I can't prove it. That's the best way to put it. Good questions, you guys. Good questions. Kathy Marie. All right, let's see what you're asking. Are Apple and Tomato running scared because, let's see what we could call him. What do you guys want to call him instead of DC? Because the mutilator plea deal testimony may implicate them. Okay. Are Annie and Apple and Tomato running scared because DC's testimony might implicate them? We have the King of Wands. He's the wild card. That suggests impulsiveness, unreliability. Oh, yeah. That could be Derek Kalila. Ooh, talking to the law. Talking to the law. So, King of Swords is often about the truth. I see him as the law. We have nobody on the same page. Somebody is not on the same page here with the past. So something went wrong in the plan. Am I right? Yeah, the secrets. He's talking about the truth. So the question is, are Annie and Tommaso running scared? They're not on the same page as he is. This is suggesting almost like hiding, right? Secrets, past secrets, past communication. On the deck, death with the family and hermit. They are worried there is a change. This is somebody you trust about Nancy, and they're worried. They are scared, allegedly, of the big boss. Could be FBI, right? If I were a betting girl, according to the cards, I would definitely bet on that. I would say that's highly likely. Highly likely. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's scroll down. I'm going to grab a drink real quick. Oh, sorry. It's so dry in here. Could be duck. Thank you, Periwinkle. Could be Danish. Then I'm hungry. I haven't eaten much today. Excellent question. Those were. Okay. Question. Was it Nancy that called Adult Protective Services? Was it Nancy that called Adult Protective Services? We have a plan that did not happen. So it was started, but it didn't follow through. Then we have walking away from something. So a plan started, but not followed through. And then pivoting. Was somebody close to Nancy, intimate to Nancy? So then they had a plan. They pivoted to a different plan. Is Nancy the one that it almost suggests that it's somebody else, not Nancy, somebody close to Nancy, somebody intimate to her, like a family member, a friend, somebody in her inner circle. Am I correct? Cutting something out. Cutting something out. And it's happened multiple times. Bottom of the deck, a payout, getting a new perspective, swift action of victory with the bartender. Abundance, just overindulgence. And burdens. And they're unreliable, unpredictable. This would suggest it was probably somebody else, not Nancy. And it looks to me like that was maybe the start of a plan, and then they had to alter it in some way. I don't know what plan that would be, but it looks to me like it would be somebody close to Nancy. That was a good question. Can I scroll up for your question? I'll sure try. Let me see if I can find info you. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since you asked it, huh? There it is. Did SG, and you know, write any of the ransom notes allegedly? Ooh. All right. All alleged. Did SG write any of the ransom notes allegedly? And we got somebody that could be her true love. And we have the Savannah card. And we have the Annie Guthrie. Allegedly. We have the apple. And we have the SG card. And we have the yes card. It's two sisters, allegedly. At least that's what the cards are showing. I'll let you be the judge if you believe it or not. Thank you for asking that. That was an amazing question. Hey, Charlene. How you doing, Charlene? Is SG time over at the Today Show? Oh, you guys are nailing the questions. Dude, it's. I love it. So, is SG's time over at the Today Show? We have the seer. The seer saying yes. That is the clarity of the read. And we just got the story. She thought she was the Empress, meaning everybody else fell under her. The Empress is the over all four queens. She's higher in ranking than the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Pentacles, and Swords. She's the diva. Oh, look, we have career. And we have an intimate spouse. And we have inconsistent, wild energy. So this is partnership. Doesn't have to be spouse since it's work. This could be her boss, if you feel me. And we have this inconsistency here. We have attention getting, right? It's too much for the channel. And it's become a burden. The seer speaks. The seer is saying the clarity, Ace of Swords, is that the diva, the Empress, at work, okay, with a partnership, is bringing chaos because she's getting so damn much attention now, and it's too much, not necessarily the best attention, because it's a burden. Bottom of the deck, the Star, and protection, and the Emperor, law. She might even have bodyguards and a lawyer, and the Wheel of Fortune, the past. There's movement. There's definite movement. So this would definitely suggest, yes, that she will be moving on, according to the cards. That's interesting. We shall see in the future. But I've been doing this for many years, and I've yet to be disappointed in the way the cards come out. So if you would like me to answer your question, please do not do all caps because I have dyslexia and it's too difficult. I can't read all that. All right, Lisbon, question. Was this a distraction by the government, in your opinion? Was this a distraction by the government? All right, you guys, this is our last question, but you've all asked amazing questions. We have 4 of Wands, a 11 card, a reflection. We have inconsistency, think differently, and swift action. Now, this does not look like something the government did as a distraction. Not the government, but it does look like there is something else that could be a distraction. Got the Knight of Wands, we got the Knight of Swords. This is like inconsistency, and this is swift movement. This is getting a whole new perspective. So I think this is a distraction, because this would be distracting to have, somebody hanging by their feet. It would be a distraction to see all this, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the government. Bottom of the deck, I've got an Ace of Wands, an aha idea about cutting something out, and it leads right to the diva. Whoever you think the diva is. Worried about walking away, fighting for everything, about being left out in the cold. The diva wanted justice, in a sense, a form of revenge for everybody forgetting her name. And now it's all anybody talks about, allegedly. Komodo, thanks for sharing all your energy and messages. Thank you. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you. I do. I do appreciate you. All right. I'm coming to top side, my lovelies. That was amazing read. That made a lot of sense to me. I can't wait to see what's coming next in this case. Wow. The cards are just so consistent every time. Another call. Guess I'll go catch replay. Love you, Jennyville. Thank you, lovely. Hey, Misty. Sorry, lovely. We're just about to leave. I hope you'll do replay with us. Mama does not do questions in the order. Yeah, I just do random questions anywhere. I just grab them. I don't even read them before I read them out loud. I just grab them randomly. But I am tired. I've done 4 lives today. One of them is from our Inspired Canvas over on YouTube. Here is my second channel. And I painted a ship. And I want everybody to see it. I worked so hard on it. I did 6.5 hours to paint it. And I'd love to know what you think, if you felt like it came out good, or if you have a critique, or you just want to chill with us. Now, we did share it live today. I did a time lapse because 6.5 hours is crazy. I would not expect you to watch anything that long. So I shrunk it down into about 35 minutes or so. And I invite you to go over there, give the channel a little love. Inspired Canvas. On YouTube, you can go @Inspired Canvas 1. So if somebody wants to list that out in the comments before we go, that would be great. I was thinking I already put the painting away, but I could show you if you haven't seen it today. I've showed it to all the other lives, so I might as well do this one too. And there is our Inspired Canvas channel, and it says painting a ship at sea. And then there's the ship I did. So if you want to see how I do that, I share it with everybody, and I love sharing, you know that, because true crime does get heavy. And I tell you that I talk to God, and I think you do too. I really believe that. At least I hope you do. And a lot of the times I have to just hand it over to God. And when I do, it's usually at a place where I want to paint. I want to express myself with him. And so it's my zen. It's my therapy. All right. Thank you, Sash. Thank you. Thank you, time and effort. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry for all y'all that was on the first slide where I went gotta put a stop to that. But I had to get it out of my system. And it's out. It's out. I promise I won't keep talking about it. I'll just put the person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. Yes, that's perfect. Thank you, Nikki, for reminding me that live chat, you did an amazing job asking all the perfect questions that we all want to know. I'm sure our amazing, intelligent replay crew is going to be so grateful that you asked the questions that you did, because you represented the team well. All right, you guys, God is good and the only answer. I love that, Cindy LeMay. Thank you. Periwinkle says, wow, you're amazing. Looks like a lot of detail. Let's see. It was a lot of detail. 6.5 hours. I'm never going to be done. But I didn't give up. With that being said, my lovelies, we're going to jump on out of here for today. Now, if you do want to paint with me on Inspired Canvas, tomorrow I'm going to go live and we're going to paint together. I love you so much. We also have our deck party here on 1111 True Crime. I'm so excited to do that. We skipped last week, and so new things have come in, and I can't wait to share them with you. And if you've never been to one of our deck parties, we do a really neat giveaway. You don't want to miss it. It's a lot of fun. It's free to attend. You can freely live chat, and you just never know. You might be the winner. You never know. I love you guys to the moon and back, always and forever. And with that, see you soon.
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes are closed, in the shadows My enemies will think they won, but I am here to stay. Destiny will overcome. No, I am not afraid. Like a phoenix in the night, my soul will rise. From the darkness to the light, I feel alive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix